Hello everyone, today is the 1st of May, so I wish you a happy Workers' Day to you all here in this world. And is there a better game to celebrate the 1st of May than KAISERREICH for Hearts of Iron 4? Well, I don't think so. This will be a very special video, where we will of course restore the Soviet Union as quick as possible again. Well, because it's just boring to just wait, I'm gonna show you my awesome editing skills as well about that. So I'm playing with colored puppets, at least that makes the map a little bit more interesting to watch. And yeah, so our focus will be to get the Bolsheviks, SRSLY Коммунистическая партия Bolshevikov under the control again. I hope my pronunciation was nice. SRSLY Коммунистическая партия. Yeah, well then let's go ahead. We can maybe watch until Kerensky dies again. 3, 2, 1. Come on, Kerensky. Come on. Okay, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Well, we are communists. We wouldn't be really syndicalists if you wouldn't take the mass assault doctrine, right? Let's go ahead and do that. What, 631 days? I mean, never mind. Let's just do that instead. Alright. Well, to become communists, we'll have to get the left SR Mensheviks to secure a majority in the Duma. There we go. Our first step succeeded. Well, look at that. Isn't this amazing? We have a huge army of nearly 1.4 million, but we lack 84,000 weapons. Well, this is pretty amazing, right? Well, this means that at least, well, I mean, 1 point, alright, well, 83,000, this is so much, so, actually, 1.2 million have weapons, which I don't think the weapon system is calculated very, very differently here, so, yeah, keep that in mind. I think, let's just say that maybe just 1% of our army has actually weapons. Yeah, these 128 divisions aren't really that strong as you might think they are. Well, we are getting Akhrianka. I hope we can keep that, which I don't think so though, because we'll switch to the Soviet regime at any given moment. Well, our industry is we produce 0.1 spur equipment per day. At least we are arming ourselves with exactly 6.9 weapons per day. Well, apparently to our high mathematical calculations, our storage will, our shortage will only last for 11,717 days. I think that is quite the progress. Here it's only 3,700 days, and here it's only actually 1,800 days. I stopped producing fighters and tactical bombers and light tanks because honestly I can't see a point in producing them. And well, why aren't the communists taking over? Why is it taking so goddamn long? Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The 1st of May is today. Well, not in game, but finally the revolution time came. Not this one. I mean, this is also nice, but we can't do much there. The revolution, we shall wait. This is demanding to return to the new proletarian dictatorship. Well, this is actually a very, very different event, so I just can't. Why I tried this out? Yeah, what? Why can't I bloody go ahead and become the Soviet Union? Let's negotiate with their leaders. It's fine, I suppose. Let's not start a civil war, right? Well, I don't know why. This is the first time I see this event, actually. What the hell, game? Come on. Alright, we must wait. This crisis is too Sovnarkom has refused to end the negotiations with our government, stating that the people shall not trust any of them by their natural enemies. The political situation is dire. The crisis is too severe. The government collapses. The end of Russia. There we go. We are now Soviet Russia. We lost some factories, but that's fine. We are Союз Советских Социалистических Республик. Well, whom shall we elect now is the question. We can elect internationalists, federalists, or autonomists. Well, I just want to see who actually has the best focus tree. Right, so, yeah. The republics, think. Internationalism. Revolution, yes. Well, this is pretty interesting, right? Now let's see if this is better than that. Third revolution, we don't need this. I'm playing with the Foster Casus Belli mod because I don't want to wait for years. I think that is also, well, it's alright. So the Academy is pretty nice, but that's like equally nice. It's pretty nice. Yep, I'm gonna elect Bukharin's Federalists. Sovnarkom. Bukharin's Federal theory have impressed many minorities and nationalists in Russia and have won the first general elections. Well, I'll just say that let's just assume that Stalin is also here, and let's just assume he has a pretty high leadership position, right? Yeah. Menshevik Georgia desires an alliance. Why does it say we must or I suppose, yeah. Right, why not create the proletarian alliance? I mean, yeah. Laurenti Beria is actually leading them. Well, that's pretty low, to the least, right? But yeah. At least we are not a Soviet Union. Well, surprise. A nice first of my present, right? We of course won't stop here. I'll go ahead after we elected him. I will export the revolution. We must unlock initial comrades though, so I suppose we have to go through this focus trade first. Well, we shall purge the state, because if we don't do, they just go ahead and we are now the Soviet Union, Sovietsky Soyuz, led by the Federalists Nikolai Bukharin. A nice present for our comrade Bukharin. Very nice. Yeah, can I go ahead and justify wars? Well, I mean, I cannot. All of these nations are being guaranteed by Germany, though, including the non-Cuban Union, so yeah, this is pretty not good for us. All of these nations are there. We could crush the Mongolians, of course. I'm gonna wait until remembering the death of Vladimir Ilyich Lenin. Lenin lived, Lenin lives, Lenin will live. New Atheist Museum opened. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Well, right now we could already export the revolution, right? But this is a pretty bad idea, since our army would just, well, people would just run to the enemy and just die because they don't have weapons. So that's a bad idea. I'll go ahead and let's get the soldiers of the Union. So let's at least get the deficit drawn away a bit, right? It's only taken 3,800 days, and let's at least get some manpower. While this is the question, we shall of course make Moscow our capital for strategic reasons, because Leningrad is right next to the border to Finland. It wouldn't be so nice, I suppose. We never know what the Finns actually plan, right? Yeah. I'm so sorry, I forgot to help our Indo-Chinese comrades. My mistake. Now, well, they got just crushed. But I don't think our divisions could have impacted them much, so I think it's not a big problem anyways. Just, yeah. The chance of them winning is very rare. Especially if, yeah, non-existent. Yeah, I don't think we could have done much, I'm sorry. There we lose one more country. Well, a new revolution might happen, so, yeah, not a loss yet. Well, we of course need a nice Soviet academia to dedicate our brains to socialism, right? To syndicalism, syndicalism. Well, we lack manpower, but we are mobilizing already. I'll just go ahead and I'll enact early mobilization. We cannot do the next thing yet. It's step by step anyway, so if we do that, the other things become actually cheaper as well. So that's a pretty nice fact. I like the fact that we are opening museums like every month, so that gives us a nice stability boost. Apparently, Trans-Amur decided to rebel against the Japanese. Well, to be honest, I don't think that Kolchak can manage to beat the Japanese invasion off, so I think Trans-Amur maybe lost. I could have actually staged a coup there in Trans-Amur. Well, I think that Japan is just gonna puppet them, to be honest. We know how the air works, like here, Red Cossacks, so is it somewhere like here, I suppose, the Trans-Siberian Crisis, yeah. Well, they're gonna lose, of course. I don't know what they really the American Civil War. The third Americans, well, the second, right? The second American Civil War broke out. Off-land then. I think the Pacific states will secede because they don't like off-land. Perhaps, I assume. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, the second American Civil War, we have to help the CSA, of course. Let's send volunteers. I can send 9 divisions. I'm just gonna send 9 divisions. Of course, we shall attend. Why shouldn't we attend the Second International Congress? That would be a pretty bad idea, to say the least. But let's just get... I mean, all of our divisions are pretty bad. Pretty well... bad, poorly trained. I'm just gonna get these... Pogranicze divisions, yes, 9 divisions. 8. See anyone? There we go. There we go. Get our best commander. Georgy Zhukov or Ivan Konev. Ivan Konev. Get him there. Suppose expert. And send him on that journey to the CSA. Volunteers. There we go. Let's send air volunteers I can. Yeah. There we go. Well, the age of civil wars broke out. Look to that. What the hell? Just helping the Americans here to gain back Washington. But the Baltic states declared their independence. I don't think they will succeed though, but that happened. Then what else? The Spanish Civil War broke out and the American Civil War. So how many active wars are there actually? There are, wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, but minus 3. There are 5 civil wars. 5 major, or not, but 5 wars at least, yeah. Well, Washington, let's encircle that so our socialist allies get the vital industry there. We have to do quick because the Americans, they gained this area of Harrisburg, which isn't so nice, the Dutch elections, but it's fine. The fall of Washington, very well done. You just go ahead, support, try to crush the Americans here in Harrisburg. Yeah, just let them move out, actually move aggressively. We have to be relentlessly to win this struggle. We'll of course support the SNTFAI. Actually can we crush the army of SRSLY? Can they actually send them volunteers? Yes, well I can just send 3, so that is fine. Send 3 of our best trained troops. Well, best trained is comparative, right? That's alright. Georgy Zhukov? Yeah, Georgy Zhukov will lead them to victory. Send volunteers, Georgy Zhukov. There we go. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. We still have minus 78,000. Well, you know. Minus 78,000 equipment. That's fine. You can encircle them like that. Well, I'm not sure if even our help would turn the tide, because the CSA, the American Union State is way stronger, it seems like, than we are. But with our help, we may do some significant damage to the American imperialists. You see, the AI, we can simply just like that, just cut them off here, cut them. Deny them control of New York City. Maybe like the 4th Balkan War as well. Well, President is certainly brewing itself up there. While they are fighting, let's go ahead, assign these 3 divisions to this front line. And just capture this area of Spine. I hope that's a good idea. Well, I don't think my 31 points actually, which I assigned there, will make a big choice, right? I don't think that they will make any significant difference. Well, we exported the... Well, I like things. Things are getting really interesting at this moment, isn't it? And America encircled itself again. Let's encircle us. Oh no. You attack this region. You just go to that region. It's way more fun to manage such a small scale battle, because it's simply, well, easier to do it that way. You move out there. Alright. Alright. Romanian Civil War. Let's... Oh, what Romanian Civil War? Romanian Civil War? Yeah. Well, alright, let them fight out their battle. Let's build more military factories. And let's do this solemn expansion, I suppose. It's time to expand into these rich countries of Turkestan and the Alashorda. Of SNTFAI actually annexed all of the Spanish kingdom now. Well, we should be able to crush the Carlist Spaniards as well, actually. We just have to reassign them quickly to that area. I don't mind if I lose my troops, actually. Just go ahead. Execute aggressively. What, the Germans won? Why are the Germans always winning the civil wars right now? That's not so good. We want to see more communists. Right. At least we won this encirclement here. And now we are fighting the American Union state as well. So, well, the CSI is for now stronger, but we have to be very, very careful on our decisions, actually. We have to maybe enforce the surrender of the USA. So I'm gonna set my divisions to this front. Maybe we can push it from there. Well, this region is mountainous, so I don't think we can do much there, actually. Maybe, I'll try to push, but I don't think we'll be successful on that task. Let's try. Well, I really don't think we are doing too bad here helping the Americans. At least we managed to cut their country into 2 pieces, but well, they are far away from actually surrendering the Americans. I'm just afraid that the American Union state is pushing against the CSA, but the CSA has the majority of the industries, it seems like, for me, under their control. But yeah, if the USA would surrender, things would be pretty much easier for us though. So, also I cannot really start any wars because, well, we are helping the CSA in this at least. Well, is our help actually required? I hope they'll manage fine if I push back my troops, if I pull them back. Yeah, this is the question. Do we want to pull them back or not? Yeah. I think... yeah, we can't really supply them because we have no weapons up by ourselves. I think I'll organize my army, then we can pull back our troops. I assume the time has come, right? As usual, I'm just building... oh, alright, don't ask me this mass, please. Just, the Ottoman Empire somehow managed to annex a part of Serbia. This looks pretty ugly. Well, it should be used as a state transfer tool in that case. Well, the Ottoman Empire is... actually, well, why they... well, the Bulgarians should help the Ottomans, come on, but they aren't. But I don't think the Ottomans can win this. Especially that, well, I mean, they have more troops, right, than all of them combined. And the Egyptians are pretty bad at pushing through the area, so they may actually win. They may win. Well, we have to see. The USA, yeah, wars breaking out all over the place, all over the region. Yeah. The CSA is pretty strong, but so is the American Union state. Don't like that. Well, the CSA has more troops though, do they? But they have a bigger front line as well, I suppose. I suppose. So, well, it pisses off. Well, the Ottomans are pretty fucked because Bulgaria, their former ally, also declared war on them. Yeah. That is how much you can trust this third and the first, not really at all. Yeah, it's not a bad idea to trust him. Bulgaria, really just being traitors and stabbing their former ally into the back. That's not really a nice thing though. Just gonna wait until they, let's not wait, you know what, let's just go ahead. Declare war, screw you all. I'm just gonna, I just have this big army, this big ass army, right? I really don't want to bother with actually, waiting. I just attack them aggressively. Because why the hell not? Well, while we are doing the war, it's the perfect time to seize the means of production, isn't it? It certainly is. Well, they won their small little war, now they can be very happy that this Muhammad Ali Khan has 13 divisions to oppose us. I thought it's maybe a good idea to also build civilian factories, you know, I always like to have a strong civilian backbone sector, not always focusing on the primary part, say, to have that. Well, the Ottoman Empire is like rest in peace. The Ottoman Empire signed a peace with Bulgaria. Well, I think the front actually stabilized. It seems like the front stabilized because Tripolitania didn't rebel against the Ottoman Empire. Well, that's pretty interesting. I don't think they can win though. Anyways, we're gonna clean the area up later on. Now, the colonial enemies, they don't have the most factories, unfortunately. It doesn't look that good for them. We have to assist them, but they don't have many convoys, so... yeah, we need more convoys for that. Can I actually... yeah, I've minus 98,000! Military... I minus 98,000. Yeah, this it wasn't really a smart idea to send the entirety of my army to this desert. I'm just starting myself off. Maybe I'm just gonna send the half away, maybe just to lower the casualties by a bit, you know. I think, yeah, it's we are 2.6 million strong anyway, so that was a pretty bad idea in the first place. And I don't know why my army cannot just march through this area, just capture these bloody cities. Is it that hard? Do I have to do everything by myself? Well, it seems like, yeah. Yeah, look, I have minus 100,000 weapons in minus, so... Yeah, was this war really worth it, is the big question. Don't ask me how quickly I lost so many factories. I really don't know. Don't you want to bloody surrender now? Come on, just like give up, you know? We have to capture Samarkand as well. Samarkand. Yeah. Don't know why it takes so long. Maybe capture Tashkent. Bloody hell, we're just killing our troops here, starving them. Yeah, this... Well, the quality of the Russian army isn't really the... there we go, finally! After losing 1 trillion units, at least we got them under control, at least. Actually, Ukraine decided to become totalist. This is the first time I see that right. They decided to become totalist, and... Yeah, they are going to join the French Commune, so I don't think we're gonna fight our Ukrainian brothers then, because, yeah, they are communist. Our goal has been succeeded in, well, in turning them communists. I think they want to declare war on the Austro-Hungarian Empire, it may seem like. It's maybe not a good idea, considering their industrial strength as well. Well, our coup failed. I staged a coup, but thankfully the Germans didn't join in the war. They didn't honor the guarantee on the Don-Cuban Union, and now I'm just, well, they put up a brave resistance first, but really, I mean, they couldn't possibly even dream of winning, right? I don't know what the Georgians are doing there. Georgia is probably gonna fall. Let them fall, I say. I don't know why. I think, yeah, I'm gonna leave this faction, and I'm gonna just go ahead and join the Third International, actually. Why did I even join a faction with the Georgians? Yeah, alright, so... Well, just marching our troops through there, yes, brilliant. Insulting them, and then our presence, there we go. Let's see, they lost 74,000 units already. I mean, they just had 200,000 to start off with, and I don't think that most of them were even eager to fight their Russian brothers. I mean, they are Russians by themselves, so why just throw away? Why should you throw away your life for a nation which isn't even supposed to exist, right? Yeah. Stavropol. Let's capture Stavropol, and then I want to see their capitulation. There we go. Now, go ahead, get some nice states. Well, let's see if Georgia will get anything. Well, they actually don't. They gave me all of that. Well done, Georgia. They have a claim on their territory, I suppose. Pass, and there we go, fully annexed. And our industry greatly strengthened. We sadly lost some industry. We lost quite a bit of industry, actually. But that is fine, I assume, right? Yeah. Well, to be honest, right, I think the Mongolians, they don't deserve to live as well. So let's just go ahead, declare war on them at once. Well, I have 30 divisions there. They will push into this Uyghur country. And then let's just wait until the Mongolians call in their vassals. So there we go, they did. Now, think I can't simply do it like that. I cannot. Why doesn't it work? Want to assign the girl from this area as well. It doesn't work because the game is just pretty stupid, at least. I hate this battle drawing up system. Anyways, yeah, these troops I'll just unassign, you know, just unassign them. That way. Never mind. Then that is actually not working. Always new problems, right? Well, right. Whatever. Well, Iran shouldn't exist as well, right? I mean, they're gonna lose with the Ottoman Empire, so I think we're doing them a favor by slowing down their pain. By making it quicker, maybe we can annex some territories as well, I think, yeah. A race for the capital, it will be. Well, Iran should be kind of dealt with. I don't know why they are still alive, though. Let's see, I think since the Ottomans fought them for longer, the Ottomans may. Alright, here we go. So I think... Yes, I got all the war score. I'm not playing with any mods, by the way, so I'm just gonna... Oh. Alright, never mind. But they have 0, actually. I don't know why. I think we caused them to capitulate, and they capitulate... I don't know how the system works, actually. Just gonna annex them, whatever. Alright, you see, we can... annex them entirely, let's say. Yep, there we go. Iran fully annexed, brought into our fold. There we go. Now the Mongolians are actually next. So the question is, should we puppet them or just leave a huge Soviet country there without actually think? Well, since they have quite some resources. Let me know what you would have done. They lost most of their resources though, I think, so we might, let's see, the annexation of Persia. We can liberate them or continue with military occupation, or, well, continue or liberate, continue or liberate, continue or liberate. Let's just continue with military occupation, because why the hell not, right? Well, apparently the Georgians decided to join just my faction. That is alright. So just go ahead and, well, gladly welcome them to our fold. Now just Armenia and Azerbaijan have to get cleansed out of the way to, well, to at least have a continuous line there. Yeah. We'll do this. We will do this. Well, the Second World War just broke out. The Alsace Ultimatum, and France is making some progress. The Second Weltkrieg that break out. Sadly, I'm not really in a position to help them. Our army is really well not organized, but I'm sure the French will do really well. They already captured Alsace-Lorraine. I think this will be a quick and swift downfall of the German Empire. Seems like it, right? Well, I think actually I have no more time left, so I have to call the episode a halt here. I can gladly continue to play this if you like. If you wish to see me more, I will gladly do this. Just let me know, please. Maybe I can annex these countries, and after that I'll call it a well done. So yeah, let's wait until they surrender. Well, you see, the Azerbaijanis, they willingly actually accepted their surrendering, so now Azerbaijan is also a part of the glorious Soviet Union. Now I think we gotta just, let's see, well, the French are fighting also the Austrian Empire, but they are really making great progress. I think the German AI is just horrible at managing their, well, stuff, right, so yeah. Well, this war versus Mongolia, it was really not worth it to conclude, but at least we can get some more territory to make our country look even bigger. There we go, just look, a insanely huge Soviet Union. Let's demand Armenia to submit. And well, just look to our enormous size. We control more than half of the territory mass in Asia. Well, I'm actually the fate of these countries. I'm gonna go ahead, continue them all with military occupation, because why the hell not? I'll integrate Mongolia. There we go, ladies and gentlemen, the huge Soviet Union. Life. I will join the French faction. Actually, if you want to see me continuing this, please let me know. Well, I've got to call it a stop now. So thank you all for watching me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I think this is actually also winning. Anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm Sacred, and I'm wishing you a good day. Goodbye, and have a nice day.